A teenage McDonald's worker is brutally assaulted by a man 10 years her senior.
They spit on him.
They spit on him first.
They spit on him first.
Came behind the counter, started throwing stuff at us. So we had every right to throw stuff back.
But when the suspect is arrested, he claims police don't have the full story.
Get out the car! Get the on the ground!
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
What the
Got a warrant for your arrest, all right?
Yeah, but
great.
y'all
Okay.
should not just start talking if y'all don't even know what's going on like that. That's crazy.
Okay.
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. This man, who's accused of stomping on a teenage girl's head after pulling her braids, says the girl was exaggerating. But the video tells a different story, and so does what happened to her afterward. It's April 7, 2024. We're in St. Louis, Missouri. Just after 6:30 that evening, officers with the St. Louis County Police Department were dispatched to a McDonald's on Park Road. The case report says the caller saw a large group of people fighting at McDonald's.
Caller saw a large group of people outside fighting, unknown as physical. Caller disconnected. McDonald's worker, further was added that a McDonald's worker was assaulted by other people. Group fled in a blue Nissan Altima, and I saw David Lincoln 8 and 3 Sam in a gray Malibu. Seen driving towards Alton on 367. EMS is en route for the injuries. That female was knocked to the ground. Car 7606.
I can assist on Parker, one of those units once disregard.
7606, I'll show you arrived in car 3113. A suspicious subject called 219 Presley, 219 Presley. Large group of boys running through the backyard, jumping fences. And one of the subjects carrying an AK style long gun. All but one of the subjects are shirtless.
Are you involved? Oh, Jesus.
But I gave the cop the gentleman that was driving.
Say what?
The gentleman that was driving.
Is he here?
No, he drove off. But
Okay.
I gave him the make,
Oh.
model, and the license plate
Yes.
of the car.
Okay.
But the young lady's in here. I told her it definitely looks broken. Yeah, it looks definitely broken.
Okay, paramedics are coming.
Well, I don't know who these guys are behind
Jesus.
you. If you turn around, there's a red truck with guys in it.
Mhm.
They were also involved along with this white car over here. I don't know if they're waiting on somebody, but they just all pulled off to the side, so I don't know what they're doing.
The boss on the way.
Where's the
happened?
that needs medical attention?
They ain't on the back.
She needs to come up front.
Yeah, paramedics can get to her better up front. What the hell happened? Anybody? Anybody know?
What you say?
What happened?
Oh, some people came up here and threw stuff. They spit on him.
They spit on him first.
They spit on him
Came
first.
behind the counter, started throwing stuff at us. So we had every right to throw stuff back. And they called their people up here.
They called
And
their
it was a
people
whole
up here.
outburst and nothing we could.
Yeah, I was sitting in the drive-thru. I saw her fighting. Inside, I saw the outside. I was at the drive-thru window when it happened. All I heard was them fighting, and then I come
Okay.
out, and this guy out of nowhere, some customer. Light skin, yeah. 6 feet, 6'1", bald head, full beard. Yeah. And he got in. She coming out.
A witness captured video of the altercation on their cell phone. It shows a large group of people fighting outside McDonald's. And from what we can see in the video, that included employees too. Now here's where things take a turn even further. See off to the right side of your screen, you can see a man wearing all black dragging an employee by her braids, and then he stomps on her face. About 15 seconds later, they all break up and the group makes a run for it. It's hard enough to watch a man viciously beat a woman, but from what we've learned in the case report, she wasn't even an adult. She was just a 15-year-old girl. Now, following the fight, the officer wanted to get the girl's side of the story, but she didn't want to talk.
Who's hurt?
She back there, but she said she don't want to talk.
Hi.
I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk to the police?
No, I don't. I actually,
Why?
cause I'm hella mad. Can you please get the out of my face like that?
Absolutely. You know what? I will. I'll let the other cop try to talk to you. I don't care. the girl back there calm down. Can I talk to you? I love it when nobody wants to talk to me.
Right. Well,
Nobody
that's
cares.
'cause I'm gonna say all of the employees came out.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
The girl in the back with the broken nose told me to off. So
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, we're going here. We're going
So,
have a good day. They all did. Everybody did come out. I don't know what happened on the inside. The guy was the black male. I'm quite sure that he was the number one of the issue.
did you see what car he was in?
He got in the silver Malibu. The other guys that helped him were in the blue Nissan. And I was calling off the plate numbers because my son was calling 911 and I was calling. So I don't know how much of it that they heard. So I don't know if they got both of them or not. But
They gave us some info. 7606. At this point, I've got no further information, and nobody here wants to talk to me.
So they got the plate number.
They're up further information. Nobody wants to talk.
It is secure for EMS if they want to try to talk to the victim.
It's bad. I don't know why she won't remember.
Okay, EMS, first name over.
I don't know why she won't remember.
You know,
I don't get it.
20 years of this. If you don't want to talk to me, I don't care.
But your nose is broken.
I know. I'm gonna have the paramedics come in and see if they can try to talk to her. She's most likely gonna tell them what she told me. She told me to off. So that's where we're at. Whose is this? Is this yours? Somebody else? Who's?
Oh, the person whose it is sitting at the station.
Well, just so you know, there's a broken TV. There's thrown all over the place. There was clearly a fight out here. Nobody wants to tell me anything.
Not inside. Everything happened outside.
Outside. I had a witness, but the girl whose nose is apparently might be broken told me to off. So that's why I'm standing out here. I'm
honestly, that's the best thing you could
Yeah.
possibly.
So they said that there are managers on the way up here. And maybe the manager is going to want to report, but we have the broken TV. I mean, there's everywhere.
Oh, that's their broken.
Yeah. They threw everywhere in there.
Oh, inside too?
Yeah, employees were throwing stuff at them. They were throwing stuff at the employees. But again, I don't have the patience to go in there and deal with that.
A few minutes later, the officer leaves the scene. Then another call comes into police. The case report notes, caller stating that her daughter was attacked by a group of boys. Boys keep circling the building now. That call came in around 7:30 that evening, less than an hour after the officer left.
Hello.
One of the kids that was jumped on.
Okay.
And I don't know, they sent officers by, but they didn't take any reports, they didn't look anything.
Well, the reason that was is because we came up here and nobody wanted to talk to us.
Well, my daughter wants to talk, and we need to make an incident report.
Okay.
So her name can be documented on whatever in case something else goes on after today.
Okay. Well, where's your daughter?
Come on, Kaya.
How old's your daughter?
Oh, she just turned 18.
Okay.
She said it was a bunch of guys that came in and jumped on her and some other girls.
Okay. So, can you tell me what happened?
Not all the way, because, look, it was just, so, they were talking in the headset at first, being super disrespectful.
Okay.
Then they came inside. They probably can tell you better, but then they came inside, and one of them stepped behind the counter, and they tried to spit on another person.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, hold on. Who are they involved with anything, or?
Some of those crew members are. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll be right with you guys. All right. If nobody has a purpose of being here, let's all start getting on somewhere.
You said what?
I said if nobody has a purpose of being here, why is there?
What you mean nobody have a purpose of being here? We've been waiting on you.
Waiting on me?
Yeah.
We were already here.
Okay, we just got here, but y'all left, and my 15-year-old daughter got stumped.
Okay, now, I wasn't here the first time.
Okay, but you saying nobody got no purpose of being here. You coming up here all ignorant like...
I come up over... Hey, let me finish talking.
Real.
I come up over here to hear nothing but arguing, so clearly...
We looking at the video of the fight. You ain't even asked nothing.
First of all, you're not going to sit here and get smart with me, because I'm over here trying to talk to you guys. If I'm hearing commotion... Okay. If I'm hearing a commotion from over there, how am I supposed to know you guys are relevant to this or not? All I see is 20 people standing around getting loud.
Right, but you didn't come up and ask no questions. You come up... Look.
For real.
Oh, let me see this video. Is this a video?
All right.
How you doing? So I just need a police report on what happened tonight because I had minors involved and some people came up here. They came up on cars and then they basically started fighting my people.
Okay.
Over something that happened in the drive.
So who are these people? Just random people, or?
So
No, the
the
guys.
Yeah, they were just customers.
Okay. Okay. So then, what happened? Where did this start? Did this start inside or at the drive-thru?
It started inside.
Okay.
And then he came out here. They came out here. And
No, they came inside, and then they came out.
Yeah. Apparently he spit on one of my. He spit at one of my people when they came inside.
Okay. Which employee was that?
He's inside.
Okay. I'll go in and talk to him. What all started this entire thing?
They was on the headset. They were just being really disrespectful on the headset.
And this was after they were already inside.
This was before.
Before, so they went through the drive-thru, went inside, and then drive-thru again.
They went through the drive-thru first.
Okay.
And then they came inside. After they came inside, they stepped behind the counter, tried to spit on somebody.
Who did they try to spit on?
The TJ guy. They tried to spit on somebody, and then they stepped behind the counter. So my other coworker, to prevent them, because they was trying to fight, like they was trying to fight. I'm standing like in the front, so if he was gonna swing on somebody, he was gonna swing on me.
Right.
So I was standing in the front. It's like she right here, and then he kind of hiding behind her. And he stepped behind the counter. He like this, so she throws the drink to get him to step back.
So she threw the drink at him first.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
then nope. They was throwing stuff. They was throwing
yeah,
stuff behind
I would say I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they threw they was throwing trays. We dodging the trays. They throwing other stuff. I don't know. They was throwing all stuff. So we throwing stuff back. We trying to get them out. Like we don't want them in there no more. And then a girl go outside, and once the girl go outside, it's like another car pull up. It's like a whole bunch of girls. They coming out the car like a clown car. Like it's like a bunch of them girls. They big too. They not little.
Okay.
And it's two boys, and then they all try to get on the. They all try to get up the girl. And that's when we got involved because we not gonna just stand there and get beat up by like 7 other people.
Right.
And so we got involved. I'm more trying to break it up. To be honest, I wasn't even really trying to fight. There was a guy standing in front of me who had something in his pocket, like he was clutching like a gun or something. He didn't, I don't know if he really had it or not, but he had it in his pocket. And kind of like when I said, I'm not trying to fight you, I'm not trying to fight you, I'm not going to touch you, I'm not going to touch you. But when I turned around, he kind of like tried to punch him, so I punched him back.
So he tried punching you, you punched him back?
I don't know. That's really all that happened. Like then they was fighting. They started picking up rocks, started throwing rocks at us. We threw rocks back. They was picking up cones and stuff outside. We throwing cones back. And they got in their car and they left.
Okay.
But this was after, and then there was another girl. During that, there was another girl who her they pulled, and they dragged to the ground and they stumped on her face.
Okay. Where's she at?
She in there.
Okay.
Right
and that was the main thing. They stumped on her face. Her whole face.
Here you go, right here. You can't really be watching it. It was the dude with the blonde hair.
Okay, so I couldn't tell from the video, is it blonde hair or is it bald?
He right there, it looked like blonde hair.
Wearing all black and the white shoes there?
Oh, there I am. That's me talking to the dude that he was holding something in his hand. He went around. Now I'm trying to help them get off of each other.
While the teen victim didn't want to speak to police at first, she did eventually give them her side of the story. She's known in the case report only as Juvenile, and here's what she reportedly told police. Juvenile stated while working the headset at the drive-thru, a male customer began arguing with her through the speaker. Juvenile advised she refused to take the male's order due to them being disrespectful. Juvenile's manager, TJ, grabbed the headset and told the male to come inside the store to complete his order. The males drove around the store and entered the lobby. Suspect 1 continued to argue and asked who was working the headset. Juvenile advised Suspect 1 she was on the headset, whereas Suspect 1 stated he wasn't asking about her, but referring to TJ. Suspect 1 walked beside the counter and attempted to spit at TJ, however missed. In return, TJ threw a beverage at Suspect 1. Suspect 1 began trash-talking the employees and throwing items around inside of the store. Suspect 1 picked up a food tray and threw it at the electronic menu board, damaging the screen. The report states the manager and the teen girl followed the men outside to make sure they left. That's when the man, only identified as Suspect 1, made a phone call and a white sedan with several women inside arrived at McDonald's. The report goes on to say one of the female occupants began fighting Juvenile outside on the parking lot. Suspect 1 and Suspect 3 then started punching Juvenile with a closed fist. Suspect 2 and 3 then began punching Juvenile next to a vehicle parked on the parking lot. Suspect 1 pulled Juvenile down to the parking lot by her hair and stomped on her head with his foot, causing her head to hit the concrete. The fight was eventually broken up, and the males went back to their blue sedan, while the females went back to their white sedan and left the scene.
So you went inside, told other employees there? Right, you went inside and told other employees that all this happened?
No, the police was out here. I told my mom.
Oh, you called, okay. And are you mom? Okay.
What kind of car they have? A black? They got a black one?
They had a blue. They had a blue car. It was a dude with a white shirt. He had dreads, and he hit the line when she turned around. He hit her in the back.
I'm trying to look at it and drive.
Jerry turned around.
So are you going to be able to give me all those videos? Okay.
And once Jerry turned around, the other boy, he hit him in the back.
So I'm trying to see if I can see their license plate from this.
Right.
Officers noted while talking with the teen girl, they observed swelling and a laceration on her nose. She was reportedly transported to the hospital. According to a GoFundMe, the teen girl sustained a broken nose, concussion, a fractured skull, and damage to her frontal lobe. She even had to go through surgery. According to the case report, on April 8, 2024, the teen's mom emailed officers screenshots of Suspect 1's Facebook profile. The report says, I reviewed the screenshot of Suspect 1's photograph with Suspect 1 in the video and observed they appear to be one and the same. Now, Suspect 1 was identified as 25-year-old Johnny Ricks. Just before the teen girl went into surgery, she reportedly was shown a photo lineup, and Johnny Ricks' photo was slot number 1. According to the case report, Juvenile almost immediately recognized Ricks in the lineup and successfully picked out Ricks as the perpetrator responsible for this incident. Now, as for Suspect 2 and 3, according to police, the girl was unable to confidently identify the other individuals who assaulted her. On April 17, 2024, officers plan to arrest Johnny Ricks.
Can you see him?
I can see the top of the door.
All right, I repositioned myself in the Explorer so I can kind of see his head. He's still wearing that baseball hat. It's kind of tinted windows, but I could see his hat moving around, looking left to right now. He's still just sitting there. Who's throwing this? Are we throwing spikes?
We can throw some in the back, yeah.
Trying. You're gonna have to back up a little bit for me too. Go.
Get out the car! Open the door! Open the door!
Get out of it! Hey, Nate, come back!
Get out the car! Get the on the ground!
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You got a warrant for your arrest, all right? Other hand. Don't move.
Yeah, y'all could have just told me to get out the car.
Shut up.
Nah, this worked too.
I don't know, you like to beat up little girls.
Y'all don't even know the story.
Shut up.
We don't need it.
Hey, stop tensing up. Just
I'm not.
calm down.
I can't. My neck is like. What the?
Sit up.
Okay.
Sit up. Got anything on you?
No.
Any guns, drugs?
No. Inventory.
He'll go in my car. Let me clear out my front seat.
That's crazy.
You're gonna go back here, all right?
Okay.
Kind of ironic how now it's Johnny with his head on the concrete. Well, he was arrested for assault and somehow claims they don't know the full story.
Hey, Johnny, come on out here real quick. Well, I was just gonna double lock him. You can keep him to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look, hey, all we know is the report that.
Yeah,
that
but y'all should not just start talking if y'all don't even know what's going on. Like that, that's crazy.
Okay.
Y'all don't even real story. Y'all don't even know what happened before that or nothing. Y'all just talking. Just grabbing me by my damn neck, slamming me on my damn head.
Okay.
All right, now you can climb in.
We don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's all enough.
Yeah.
No
A video.
No explaining that, tough guy. 80 pounds.
Hey, someone grab these spikes, I guess?
I think Joe's.
Thank you.
Huh? Yeah.
Good work. He's like, y'all don't know the story. That's what I said. We don't need to know the story. He's all mad. He's like, you don't know the story. Saw the video and you got a warrant. That's enough for me.
Johnny was transported to the St. Louis County Jail. He was held behind bars on a $150,000 cash-only bond. In April of 2025, Johnny Ricks struck a deal with prosecutors. He pleaded guilty to third-degree assault. Following the plea hearing, his attorney issued this statement. The video that circulated through the media did not show the entire story and was a selective clip used to mislead the public. The media manipulation, along with the family over-exaggerating the victim's injuries, caused the state to overcharge Mr. Ricks. The family stated that the victim suffered a skull fracture, broken nose, and frontal lobe damage, all of which were lies. Once the medical records were received, the evidence only showed minor injuries to the victim's nose. The correct charges were filed on April 23, 2025. Once a competent prosecutor like Nick Stratman took an honest look at the case and saw what the evidence actually showed. Half of the gallery was filled with Mr. Ricks' family and supporters, all of which were extremely happy with the outcome of the case. The victim did not show up to the plea hearing, nor did anyone from the victim's family. The situation was used as a money grab opportunity by the victim's family and came at the expense of Mr. Ricks' liberty. Mr. Ricks is happy with the outcome of the case, and we expect to have him home in a few months. The judge sentenced Johnny Ricks to just 3 years in prison. He's serving his sentence within the Missouri Department of Corrections. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner, and I'll see you back here on Monday with another case.